Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Wednesday, August 4th, 2021. Today we are pulling from the Chakra Wisdom Tarot cards. So we have Judgment again, so double X, a finale. I definitely feel like this is, again, our clairaudience, paying attention to our dreams. Go quickly, fast tracking to the Knight of Coins. They're highlighting that this knight has taken your petition, one of your petitions you've set out to the universe, brought it to heaven, and now he's rushing back to you to bring you this message. So definitely pay attention to your dreams. There's a major message coming through. We go over to the King of Cups here on the right, and this is either highlighting you as that you are this person that gives from your cup unconditionally to all of those around you, or this is highlighting a gentleman coming into your life with unconditional love for you. We go to the Four of Coins. So release all fear, worry, and doubt, regarding the home, regarding finances, and you have nothing to fear at all. But they're also saying, you have to learn how to separate materialism and spirituality in the sense that, we can't take it with us. We can't sit there and obsess about the coin for material things. So I feel like they're saying, it is great to accumulate stuff and be charitable at the same time. Yes, as long as there's balance, but don't do it in such a way that it hinders you. So then the Knight of Coins, which I've already explained, is coming in with a major message for you that one of your petitions, one of your wishes has been answered. And so again, pay attention to your dreams, and they're going to give you whatever, break it down as much as you can. I always say this, go into your search engine, dream meaning of, for someone that I read for was a wolf in the winter time. I put the wolf, I put the color of the wolf. I tried to sit there and put as much as I could as possible, and then broke it down and then gave the meaning of as so. So it's just paying attention to what they're, bringing to us. So sit there, write it down, write down the date you received it, and see how long it takes for that to actually come to fruition. So we're going to start with our card of Judgment. So what I love about this deck is the evolution of the Fool. I know every single tarot deck is that, but it just the way that it's the way that they do it. I think it's brilliant. Having reached the 7th chakra, so both the Judgment and the King of Cups are both highlighting our crown chakra. So receiving downloads. The Fool is now a vessel of clarity and of the universal good. We live in mastery. We honor those who taught us how to live. This is a place of forgiveness rather than a place of raised consciousness. Self-forgiveness takes place in the 4th chakra and below. Here the work is complete, and acceptance owns this energy. Wisdom, improvement, appreciation, realization, release, harmony, acceptance, unity. So ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is our karma. As you move forward, you now separate the material from the spiritual. One is not better than the other, and the world will offer you the opportunity to combine and rejoice in the complete synchronicities of your circumstances. Definitely, they talk about as your life evolves, instead of going more into material gain, in the sense of consumption, sit there and see how you can give back to others, so you could find that, amazing balance. We're going to go to the King of Cups on the far right. The king does not hold the cup, rather it is suspended, reminding us the 7th chakra is the ascension to God's consciousness. What we do for the whole will support the individual. Emotional support and strength exists somewhere in your family of origin. Are you ready to use it? So I now know it came to, my attention from one of my cousins that we had broke a generational curse. No word of a lie. It was, this happened 2 generations ago, and it was passed down, and they decided to continue the madness, and then it was put on us. And with the 4th generation, we broke it, And I think that is something to be celebrated. That even though we went through that hell, we were able to break that cycle. So it's crazy how that worked. And I'm thankful that information, it kind of makes you more empathetic, but still it's like, they knew that what they did was wrong, and they still chose, once as a mistake, you continue to do it as a conscious choice. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But at least we know that there was a purpose for the madness that happened. Loyalty, perseverance, fairness, adoration. Breathe. Step into the emotional power around this king. What feelings are present? Ask yourself if how I relate to the issue is the issue. What is my true feeling about power? And that's the thing, I think it was for Tuesday's cards. They talk about being a leader, and it's like, even though you're a person that, that is here for a bigger purpose than just to live life, is to rule alongside people and help them, rather than try to dictate and rule and basic, like I said, be a dictator and tell people what to do, because you're not going to get anywhere with that. Empathetically connected to the emotional challenges of your ancestors opens the door to become the leader you choose to be. So what kind of leader are you going to be? A leader of love and support and change, or are you going to be a dictator? Are you going to carry on that cycle? So we're going to go to the Four of Coins, which is our heart chakra, the card of wishful thinking, the card of blocked soul. He stands alone with his coins, determined to have things his way. Yet, if he releases the past, he can hold responsible for his future. Can he unlock the sphere and open himself to the adventures of his heart longs for? Allow yourself to let go of what you think of as yours. Observe how you respond. This card can apply a conditional love, a need to refrain your reality. The glass is half full. Obstruction, hoarding, feeling stuck, deprived, accumulation. Take a moment to observe your physical stance at this moment. Drop your shoulders. Can you feel or observe anything that you are holding onto? Breathe and imagine throwing it up into the ether so the universe can repurpose it for you. If your calling is to enjoy what you have, be grateful. Reinvest in yourself and others. So a lot of us forget to be grateful, big or small. One thing I could say about, the grief journey, especially when they're talking about separating spirituality and separating materialism, it's like you don't even care. Like, that is the furthest thing from your freaking mind at that moment in that journey. Like, I was so freaking ticked off and, just overwhelmed with everything, and then all the people throwing their bull crap on me that was unnecessary and unneeded. And it was just like, honest to God, I could have just piled it all into a pile and freaking lit a match. I was so ticked. It's like, you don't even care. I'm glad I didn't do that, but still, it's just like, you know what I mean? That's why I don't wish it on anyone. So the Knight of Cups is our last card, the card of the unanticipated offer. This knight is transporting your message to spirit, which announces the revival of an opportunity that will spin your life in a new direction. Could it be that a dream is coming true? So myself, I just got another offer. Thank God I follow certain people, and something similar happened. So I was kind of like, on high alert about it. They're like, we want you to be an influencer. This isn't the first time that I've gotten this offer. I was like, okay. It was more to what my zhuzh, like rocker stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe they saw like, my house decor, like, with the skulls and everything. So I'm like, okay. So I noticed that the sender was different from the actual shop. So I took a screenshot of it, and then I messaged them, and I said, is this from you? And they said yes. But I'm like, well, why are you at 0 followers and 0? I'm like, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't sit well with me. So I'm like, no. I'm like, okay. Like, they said their piece, and I'm like, okay. I just deleted it. I'm like, why would you have 0 followers and everything if you're, you know what I mean? It just didn't click well with me. Maybe it's legit or not. I don't know. If they really want me to be part of it, they will reach out again. If not, it's just like, I'm not going now, no, opening some Pandora's box and making more trouble for myself. So the night will soon deliver your message. Continue to imagine emotional delight to stay connected to your desires. The only reason I say about that is just be mindful. You know what I mean? Because I remember a girlfriend of mine, was real excited to go on this vacation. And she said she had won it. And I'm like, oh, you won a trip? I'm like, that's freaking awesome. And I'm like, well, who did you win it through? And I hate to burst her bubble. And I'm like, hun, I said, it might be a scam. I said, just be careful. And it did turn out to be one, but I felt so bad being the one to break the news to her. You know what I mean? Because it was just like, you know what I mean? Like, it happened to me a couple of times where they had called me, oh, you congratulations. But I told her, I'm like, it's a scam, sweetie, be careful, and she found out. And, I felt so bad because she was so excited because she actually thought she won something. And I understand where she's coming from, but, it's just like, be careful, Sometimes, people, I don't know what the hell they get off from it, but, it happened to one girl. She sat there, made them thousands and thousands of dollars, and then, when it was time to pay out, they disappeared. So I was just like on high alert about it. So you will need to decide if you can receive the ever after part of your dreams. Oh, like love. I love that. Maybe you called out for love. Intuition, proposal, artisan, intuition, and offer, visionary, peacefulness. Placing your attention on your 5th chakra allows the light to illuminate your throat area and become aware of what you communicate to the world. So, definitely when you set your intentions, make sure that you're doing it from a pure place. Don't be setting out things to wish people harm. Let the universe deal with it, but definitely watch what you're setting your intention. Like, is that what you want at that moment? Is that what you want to be delivered? And set your intentions out. Imagine that the night is carrying your desires to spirit. Now is this state. Very Lionsgate. We're setting our intentions. Meditation. This Saturday will be the most profound, most powerful, to set our intentions out before it closes. But it's definitely, I feel like a cry for, not like a cry, but you're setting your intentions out like you're now ready for this, Now is this state. Look at your reaction to this experience. As I was reading that, they were saying, oh my gosh, I keep saying, I'm tired, guys. Please forgive me. That you set your intention out for love. So they were like the Wheel of Fortune. So they talk about how so for the wheel, for some people, it's moving, every, week, month, year. But some people, they go through a journey and it'll be at a standstill until you're ready to move the wheel forward. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I felt when they were telling, setting your petitions out for love. And that's why I said, it's not a cry for love. I feel like it's more like you're ready to have the wheel move forward. You know what I mean? And that's where I was coming from. And it was just like, I was reading that and I kept saying, and I'm like, oh my gosh, long day. So are you ready to express your dreams? Experience your dreams arriving for your life, and this is when, we sit there and we set out our intentions. It's making sure that we are thankful when we, and showing our gratitude when we are enjoying those intentions. You know what I mean? So don't be shocked if it happens. And I feel like because they're highlighting the throat chakra, maybe like you're like myself when it comes to like love, it's kind of like socially awkward. And you don't know what to say because you get all shy and everything. But I feel like they're saying, speak up. If you want this in your life, speak up. If you speak it into existence, with your intentions. But also being open to it. Don't shy. You don't want to miss an opportunity. I don't mean like chase it or anything like that. But, he wants to get your number or make an eye contact. He wave back at him. I'm probably knock into something or fall over or something. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, August the 4th, 2021. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.